I'm Adrian, the cruise and travel guy. With Tropical Cyclone Alfred expected to make landfall within the next day or two, the question now becomes what happens to those cruises that are scheduled for Saturday, Sunday, and Monday? Let's talk about that. Remember, when you're planning your next cruise, head to my website first where you can search, compare, and book. It has been a very busy week and one that is been punctuated by Tropical Cyclone Alfred and ultimately not knowing what this cyclone is doing. Cruise lines and by virtue cruisers have both been at the mercy of this giant storm. Yesterday I made a video detailing that many cruisers, thousands in fact, were left in the dark, not knowing if their Carnival Luminosa and Quantum of the Seas cruises would be going ahead. After I made yesterday's video, we did receive confirmation and news from both Carnival and Royal Caribbean that stated both of those cruises had been cancelled, thankfully. That at least provided guests that had been booked onto both of those cruises with confidence to know with certainty what was transpiring. They could then make choices and decisions about what else they needed to do, especially in preparation for a tropical cyclone. Latest forecasts are proving how unpredictable this cyclone is, with the most recent modeling showing that it's slowing down even further. With all of this uncertainty, the attention now turns to the Pacific Encounter cruise due to sail on Saturday from Brisbane, Carnival Luminosa on Sunday from Brisbane, and then Quantum of the Seas on Monday. The reality is, with such uncertainty around this cyclone and what it may or may not bring to the area, particularly in terms of safety, damage, and potential devastation, why are people not being provided with the option to cancel their cruise for a future cruise credit? 2 days ago, on March 4th, P&O announced that the Pacific Adventure cruise sailing from Sydney today, March 6th, would be rerouted from its previous Moreton Island destination down south to Hobart, obviously to avoid the cyclone. As a result of that decision, P&O gave people the choice to cancel their cruise if they were unhappy with that change for a full future cruise credit. If P&O can provide a cancellation option to people with no penalty just purely based on an itinerary change, then quite frankly I think every cruise line, in this case Carnival, P&O and Royal Caribbean, needs to provide that same choice to people that are potentially facing a cyclone. We're talking about thousands of people that need to face potential roadway damage and flooding, air travel chaos. We've already seen many air cancellations over the next couple of days. So I think at a minimum that everyone that's booked onto either of these three cruises needs to be provided with the choice to cancel for a future cruise credit. P&O did this morning say that it would have an update related to its Pacific Encounter cruise scheduled for Saturday, coming out today or tomorrow. As yet, or as at the time of recording, that hasn't happened, but hopefully part of that will be giving people the choice to cancel. Ultimately, people are left in limbo and it's just not good. I have seen hundreds of comments across my Facebook page from people wanting to know what's happening to their cruise departing Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and I can understand that angst and anxiety because it isn't just as simple as getting in the car and rocking up to Brisbane for most people, and there are other concerns at play, namely the potential damage to property and life by this storm, which is just getting closer to the Queensland coast. So my view is quite clear. I think all three cruise lines need to get their act together and offer this choice to its affected guests, give some clarity and confidence to people, allow them to make a decision to cancel their cruise without the worry of penalty, and those that are willing and able to stay booked onto these cruises to see if they will happen, allow them to. But others that have other priorities should be provided the choice to cancel given the circumstances and given that we've seen P&O do this for what was simply an itinerary change. Well, that's my view. Anyway, let me know what you think. As always, thank you so much for watching. Stay safe if you are in the path of Alfred, and I definitely hope that this thing changes course, dissipates, whatever it may be. It seems to be all over the place, so let's hope that it just doesn't eventuate to the degree that they first thought. Give me a follow on Facebook and Instagram at The Cruise and Travel Guy, and make sure you head to my website when it's time to book your next cruise or holiday. And again, thanks for watching, stay safe, and I'll see you soon.